set up your tent?
The last time I had the camera on, I almost wiped out on that old bridge, and I landed in the canoe. That's the last time
So let me tell you something.
I got a purple pike. It's a pike that's purple instead of green. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I got a purple pike. Okay, we're back at it again. Doug, say hi. All right, so for the record. Doug is always busting my ass that I don't say where I'm going, blah, blah, blah. This is Loon Wing. We're hitting the water. Doug and I are doing a 4-day canoe trip. We're going to start here at Loon Wing Lake. We're going to end here at Loon Wing Lake. We're doing a full loop, and I'll fill you in more on that later. Okay, let's start the journey by poling.
Old school. Well, folks.
There we go. Okay, so we made it out on the water. Let me switch gears here. So we're on Loon Wing Lake, and this area, for those of you who are familiar with some of the more popular canoe routes in Northern Ontario, we are in the region of the Grassy River canoe route. So we are not actually paddling the Grassy River canoe route. What I've done is I've plotted a little bit of a different route, but we're in that area, and we're going to leave Loon Wing Lake and we're going to paddle into Sinclair Lake, and this is going to be a 4-day trip for us, and we're expecting some rain, so hopefully I don't have a bunch of action cam footage on account of the rain, but we'll see what happens. For today, our journey starts off with a nice sunny day, and we're certainly going to enjoy it. Okay, let's go get caught up with Doug. What do you think it's going to be? Whoa, it's got weight.
I was going to say, maybe you're catching my canoe.
Nope. Nope, it's not your canoe.
Got one on here.
What is it going to be? Looks like a pike.
It's going right under my canoe. There he is. Nice.
That's a good start of the day.
That's fun. It's a good size too. There he goes. Right on.
He made me bleed that one.
I don't think my GoPro was recording.
All right. We're on the board with a fish. I just bought another bottle though. I got a new one.
You got the life straw.
Life straw, that's it. And you know what? I'm thinking like to paddle around in the canoe, I like better this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't have to do the squeeze thing. You just dip it, screw it on, drink it out. Yeah. In the paddling, I'm liking the life straw better. But the life straw, you have to suck it out of the bottle. Like, let's say you wanted to pour clean water in a cup to make a coffee, you can't.
Yeah.
You have to actually suck it out of the.
That's why I like this one because you put it in a cup.
Yeah, the B3 is nice because you can just squeeze it and fill a cup and make a tea or something.
So like Mark's doing, he's got a light drinking.
Oh, it's got good weight. I'm guessing it's going to be another good pike.
Hey, a fish is a fish.
It's action. I like action. And so far I got action. I've only been on the water for not very long.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are you? There you are. Yeah, it's a pike.
Mark caught another pike.
I think the last one was a little bit better, but it's still a pike. Come here, baby. Yeah, it's about the same.
Might be just a tad.
Oh!
Is he still hooked? Oh.
Ah, he broke my... Yeah, that was my mistake. He was quite vibrant and he wasn't done fighting.
No, got him up too soon.
He broke my my lure.
Alright, so there's a fishing lesson, folks.
That's my
would you say the same with bass? All fish, what?
what's that?
Let them fight?
Yeah, let him tire out a little
Let
bit.
them tire out. So
Yeah.
fish tire out.
Yeah, it's good to let him tire out. This one here, he still had an explosion left in him.
Yeah, so let the fish
So we're now officially on Sinclair Lake. Loonwing is behind us, and there's a large opening to the lake, as you can see. I'm going to show it on this camera. You see Doug paddling just ahead of me. Conditions out here is just absolutely pristine, as beautiful as it can get. The sun is overhead. It's about not quite 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There's no breeze, dead calm, and is absolutely enjoyable paddle out here. The only thing that would make this a little bit better right now is hooking onto an 8-pound walleye. Now this is a lake that I'm familiar with. I've been here before. Years ago I fished this lake on several occasions. I used to boat into here. I used to pull my boat into this lake, and my wife and I, we did some great fishing trips out here. And it's nice to be back. It really has, because it's been probably 15 years since I've been on Sinclair Lake. And you know what? I forgot how beautiful it really is out here. Get a couple of shots of me, Doug.
absolutely.
Please and thank you.
Awesome.
The reflections are just beautiful out here.
What about me?
Yeah, you're in it, man.
Why not?
Hang on. Actually, you know what? I'm going to zoom in on you a little bit. There we go. Yeah. I got a bunch of good ones there.
Like I said, it's so hard not to.
You have to share this with people. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
And usually, like, I do that after, but I mean, like right now, it's like so exciting right now that.
yeah. I mean, these conditions right now are so pristine. Like, there's people that wait a long time, like people who do professional photography, they wait a long time for opportunities like conditions like this where it's just absolutely amazing, right? And this is a large lake, a very large lake, and it's rare to get a body of water of this size that is completely like glass. You don't get that all the time.
I've never seen a lake this big.
That's what I mean. It's rare to get a lake of this size to be glassy water like this. It's you have to soak it in when you can. Somewhere around here. Made it. We decided on the campsite. You see it behind me. We're very colorful between our tarps and our tents. We have all these fancy colors. I don't know what time it is, but we're on this beach on the shores of Sinclair Lake. And next step, make a fire. We haven't eaten yet. We haven't had lunch. We had a big breakfast, but we never had lunch today. So I'm sure Doug's getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. Time to gather up some firewood, get a fire happening, and get some food in our stomachs, and reflect on our day probably. So thanks for hanging out. We're just getting started.
Flashing.
All right, Doug. What do you think of the bear tracks and the wolf tracks on the beach?
Makes things interesting. I was taking a closer look a little earlier there. Hey, we're in their home.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nature.
This is their territory.
Yeah.
And you know what? Waterfront is where you'll see every wildlife there is, because everything needs to drink water.
Yep.
And they hunt the shoreline. Everything washes up. Dead fish washes up. Frogs, whatever, all kinds of things they can scavenge and steal. And
A couple of canoeists.
couple of canoeists could go well. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, don't fall in, Doug.
Oh. Almost bad.
Oh yeah, the alarm came out. That's pretty cool. Hi, Misty. Did you have a good sleep? Yeah? You slept better than I did. Yes, you did.
Alright, so now I have to figure out where I put that battery you gave me. Or the SD card.
Whoa! Woo! Almost lost the coffee pot.
Don't lose the coffee.
Don't lose the coffee pot. So we're on the move. Beautiful morning. It's still out here, and as you can see from the camera, we have an overcast day. Yeah, we were very hopeful that they're not going to have any rain, but we certainly got some rain clouds. But maybe we'll be lucky and it'll hold off. On a good note, today is not the day that I'm going to have sun flares in my camera lens. That always drives me crazy when I see that. And it's early morning. Maybe we'll see some wildlife. It's still so still out here for quiet enough. Maybe we can sneak up on some wildlife. That'd be pretty cool. Lines in the water, and we'll see what the day brings. So today we're going to be moving through 3 different lakes. Doug, did you figure out what that first lake is? Can't remember, eh? Hang on. I got a fish on. I got to take care of this fish first. Probably a snot rocket. Yeah, it is. Well, I got a few sprinkles of rain. That's why my jacket is on. I'm going to take it off there now. I'm getting a little bit too hot wearing it. And we're nearing the end of St. Clair Lake. And Doug is cresting. He's going around a point up ahead. And there should be, we're hoping for a portage that takes us to the next lake, which would be Nursey Lake. There's no reason why there would not be a portage, because so far, since our trip started yesterday, we found 2 marked campsites. So this is definitely a designated canoe route. For sure, this is the route we're taking. Could be found somewhere in a book somewhere. Well, I see a tape. Yeah, there we go. We got a portage sign right here. Oh yeah, nice trail. From here it looks nice. You want to go, Misty? Okay, you wait. You wait if you don't want to go. Yeah, you can go if you want, but you can wait too. You want to go? Go. Good girl. Well, there you have it. This is the portage. We made it through. Doug has a few more items there on the other side. I'm going to grab those for him while he's going down the trail. I had to come back for the camera anyways. And we're on to the next lake. And so far so good. If all goes well, sorry about the shaking, I'm walking guys obviously. If all goes well, this is the only portage. If things don't go well, we're going to be doing this portage over again, which means the creek that we're going to be heading into later on today, if the water are too low to navigate, then we have to backtrack and come up with a different plan and spend our time on Lake St. Clair. But we won't know until the time comes, which is going to be in a few hours from now, I'm guessing. We'll be in the creek, and then we can assess our situation once we get there. So, stick around. Okay, so we're officially on Nursey Lake. Doug is ready to push off himself. And this is a small lake. I don't think we're going to take us more than an hour to paddle to the end of this lake, Doug.
No.
I don't think so. And then we get to the creek that Doug has no faith in. Why is he not fighting?
He's stuck in some weeds.
Kind of weird that he's got no fight left in him. He's gonna save it for when I put him in the boat.
Probably. Yeah, I'd wait that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I figured. Yeah. Let's get rid of this weed.
So look over here, Mark. Beauty.
Little northerner. Off he goes. Doug, you want a fat perch for supper? You want a fat perch for supper? A bit bigger than the one I caught yesterday. You want to? Too late. They never let us get this close. They're usually fly off by now. Are you getting any good footage?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I kind of just have to point the camera in a general direction and hope for the best here. Look at him, he's just staying there. Oh, he's getting ready to go. There he goes. That was great, eh?
That was awesome.
Oh, you know what? I think there's might be a bit of a campsite here. Let's go to the other side. I'm gonna go to the other side of the island. Take a look there. It looks like there might be a spot to get off on here. It looks open right there. All right, everybody, we found a little place to get off and stretch our legs. It's probably around 12:30 or something like that, ain't Doug?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a bite to eat. We landed this beautiful little island, tiny island. It's beautiful, covered in moss. You know, if I was in this area and I was solo paddling in this area, I'd be all over this for my campsite. It's been camped on before, and it's a beauty of a little spot. Just a tiny little island on the middle of this lake. And beautiful bald eagle. Hopefully I can share that footage. It was perched up on a tree right up here on this island. We'll see what happens with that. But now, Doug, are you like actually being the cook today? Is that what you're doing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Of course, Misty gets spoiled everywhere she goes. All right, so we're gonna eat. Sign off for now.
What thing is this?
You hit hard for a little guy. Holy did you see that? Holy moly, he tried to attack me. You're supposed to get away from the boat, not jump in the boat. Wow, that guy was aggressive. My God. I'm guessing he's gonna be another pike. But they're fighters here. I don't know if it's that little bit of a change in temperature because things got a little bit cooler, but they're fighters. And look at the vegetation; they're coming right out of the weeds. They're not monster pike, but they're so aggressive. This one's a little bit better, but still nothing to brag about. But man, they're nice to catch. All right, let him go. Oh, he's got good weight to him, but you know, it's so deceiving because these guys are so strong. Oh, he looks mad. He's got an angry face on. Oh, dude, I got a purple pike. I got a purple pike. It's a pike that's purple instead of green. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I got a purple pike. I hope the camera picks it up all right, but yeah, he's got a purple shine, purple hue to it. It's kind of like, if you ever heard of a blue walleye. Have you ever seen a blue walleye or heard of it? Sometimes you can catch a blue walleye, sometimes you can catch a purple pike. You coming?
We gotta get a closer look at this purple pike because I've never heard of a purple pike.
Yeah, instead of being a green hue, it has a purple shine to it.
Yeah, instead of the green hue, you get a purple hue. Wow, that's so cool.
See it?
Yeah, pretty neat. Right on.
Not an everyday occurrence.
No.
Yeah, as you can see, that's very vibrant. Yeah, they're all over the place here. The original, I was thinking of skidding over top of that, but when I saw those nails and screws sticking up, I was like, I don't want to put my canoe in there. That one log just gave out.
I was looking away. That's what I mean. It's just too. I don't know. Like if it was early morning and you wanted to.
We make them rough and tough in the north, but we're gonna abandon the creek. Yeah.
I feel bad though. I don't want to like convince you that.
Well, yeah, I came here not knowing what was waiting here.
Yeah.
Right. That's the bottom line.
I'm just looking at. We already know. Like we already know the conditions. So. And that island spot is really nice.
Yeah.
And rather than camping this kind of.
Yeah, well, like I said, in order to maintain our schedule, we have to be on the next lake up at the end of today.
Yeah, and that wouldn't happen.
And we only got basically 3 hours left of today. And we don't know, and we're just now entering the creek, and it's already one log jam. So let's make it back to that island, and we're gonna change our destination. We're gonna go create a plan B. You know, Misty, you're gonna have to move. you gonna move? Yeah. Thank you. That's so generous of you. Oh. Okay, let's do an update.
Let's
Doug,
do an update.
let's do an update.
Let's do an update. Where did you
Okay.
leave off last?
Where
were you? On the lake coming back here?
actually,
Set up your tent?
the last time I had the camera on, I almost wiped out on that old bridge, and
Oh
I
my
landed
God.
in the canoe. That's
All
the
right.
last time
So let me tell you something. Mark was extremely he was like Spider-Man out there.
No, I don't listen.
He was like extremely how can I say that? He really wanted this. Like he really wanted to
Yeah.
complete this. He wanted to do the adventure he planned out to do a year ago.
Well, yeah.
And I kind of put the kibosh to it. I'm
No,
going
you
to take
did.
the blame.
Okay, he's. Don't listen to him. It was a joint effort. It was the. Okay, bottom line is let's backtrack. So we the creek that we're supposed to be paddling that leads to a next lake up, and then another creek, and then back to Sinclair Lake. We had to abandon that idea because there was only 2 feet of water in the creek, and the creek we got met with a log jam right at the entrance of the creek. So I managed to get the canoe across the log jam, and there was actually at the log. The reason why there's a log, yes, the reason why the log jam is there is because of that bridge.
Yeah.
So there's an old bridge from back in the logging days of a century ago, and even further back, and that remnants of that bridge is still sitting there. And I managed to cross it because it's sunk into the creek, and the logs are all jammed up. And I paddled into the creek for a little bit while Doug held back, and because I was going in to assess the situation. And at the end of the day, it was mid-afternoon, 2 o'clock when we were over there.
Yep.
And it just was not feasible for us to go fight into that creek. So we doubled back, and we're back at the island that we stopped to have lunch at earlier today. And we had to fight some weather coming back, and the weather's picked up even more. It's windy. So we have our tent set up. As you can see, the tarp is up, and we're sheltered from the wind and the rain. There's some rain speckling, and we got a pot of coffee brewing right here. So we're going to have some coffee and Bailey's in our coffee. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna make a decision on what we're gonna do. So we're gonna alter our plans. And I managed to do all that without a raindrop, but there we go.
You got it.
Not bad. Okay, so that's the update. Once the weather clears up a little bit, we'll make a campfire.
Yep. We went and got some wood.
We went and got some wood. There's no wood on the island because the island is so small. There's no wood. It's been picked clean, so we had to paddle out to the shoreline, the main of the lake, and go scrounge around for some wood. And we made it back just as the weather was picking up. So now we're in the thick of it. So that's what's going on. Hopefully it dies out and we can do a bit of fireside and bring the camera back on and have another chat about God knows what. All right.
All of it.
So for now, we're going to let our coffee is just about ready.
Right on.
So let's enjoy our coffee, and I'll bring you guys back on when we got something exciting to talk about or show or do or something. Misty, we're going back on the water. Yeah. Come on, big girl. Come on. Can't jump from there. Get up. Good girl. Yes, that's a good girl. Okay, you're taking one last look around? Yeah, no. We'll leave it for the next campers. Okay. Well, and then that's official. We're shoving off. Just as we're leaving, the sun's coming out. That's the way I like it. So back on Lake Sinclair. Made it through the portage. Portage is a bit rocky. Gotta watch your ankle. It's a real ankle twisting portage, but it is nice and wide and no branches to get hooked up on. But we made it through there. So now Lake Sinclair, I'm in a bay of that lake. So the winds are really rolling in different directions. We're hoping, of course, that we get a tailwind coming out. But once we get into the large portion of the lake, we'll see what's waiting for us over there. Either way, the sun's out, so we'll take it because it's a mix of sun and cloud and some dark clouds as well. Hopefully, the weather holds up long enough for us to get back to the vehicle. Here you go. It's a beautiful day, but you know what? I don't think we're still gonna pitch camp and chance anything, eh? The weather forecast is still the same. There's a lot of rain tomorrow. Well, you can see it's raining over there actually.
Yeah, we have to go while it's going.
Way over. It's raining over there. Now take a quick look at that point over there. Oh, that's a nice bass. I'm gonna fight him, let him tire out a little bit. He's not done. Come on, big boy. Oh, he's got energy. He is not happy. There he is. Okay. Come here, you big boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a take me home kind of fish right there. Okay, let me open my bail here. Hang on, guys. You get organized here. Don't want to make a mess of things. And she's a beauty. And she's well hooked. Okay, you ready for this? She's a fat one. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the prize fish of the trip so far. And although we're going home, I'm going to take this guy home because I like my bass. And just as important, my wife likes bass. And she's going to be quite happy to have me share this with her at the dinner table. You guys see me okay? Always a good size one. Oh, he's gonna break my line if I'm not careful here. Come on. Oh, he's not happy. I'm gonna net this one. I don't usually net pike, but I'll net this one. And I almost lost my paddle. Boy, he won't fit. Ah, jeez, I couldn't get him to fit in the net. Son of a gun. Okay. Stop it there, big boy. He's a good one. Not a monster, but he's a good one. Let's get him back in the water as quickly as possible. Which may not be. Sometimes that's... Oh, there we go. I get one last shot for you guys. Alright. Let's get him back in. They're so powerful. So powerful. They're such a joy to catch and release. But it's certainly raining there. Our faith is going to be what it's going to be, I think. Yeah. Okay, this is a bit of an update. Although bright sunny sky, bright sunny day, in the distance to my left, there's a huge storm. I've been listening to the thunder rumbling for about at least half an hour now. The skies are pure black out in the distance, and I got the wind to my back, and that's the reason why we're pulling out of here. We're calling for some storms and some rain tonight and into tomorrow, and I just hope I can beat it, because I'm still at least, I'm gonna say probably an hour and a half away from my truck. So I'm hoping I'm not gonna get caught in this storm. I don't know if the camera picked that up. There's another big roaring thunder. Anyways, this camera here is not waterproof, so we'll see what happens. If I get caught in it, I'll have to wrap up. And if this is a wrap up, well, thanks for joining me here today on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to go see Doug over at Pine Tree Line. He's got an awesome channel, of course. Some of you already know that, but for my newer subscribers that may not know, don't forget to go see him. I'll link up to Doug's channel, of course, down below. So guys, if I have to turn it off now, thanks for coming, and I'll catch you on the next one.